Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gozy and this is Chat with Gozy. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. So Gbasgbos happened yesterday night, yes, between Cross and Venita, and it was heated to the point that Adekunle even had to carry Venita into the room to try and calm her down. And White Money stepped in. Cross had to go to the garden. You remember that time that Cross had an issue with Nini, how he went to the garden to think about his life and all that? Yes, similar thing happened. He went to the garden to think and clear his head and all that. Now, what caused the fight? Wager. Yeah, so it was their wager that caused the fight. Now, if you're confused, let me let you know how the wager caused the fight. Now, we did not really start up the fight, yes, but it was when she was explaining to Adekunle and Alex that we actually got to know what started it and how it proceeded. So according to Venita, she said that she has been having toothache. There's a hole in her teeth and it has been paining her badly. And since morning, because she even told Big Brother about it and they told her what to do. So apparently she's doing this warm water and salt therapy. Yes, for the teeth. And she had earlier on told Cross that, okay, oh, CCC was going on with me. So in case we are rehearsing for the wager and I just up and leave, it's not because I'm trying to spite you in any way or I'm trying to disrupt the wager. It is because I need to do the therapy for my teeth. I'm in a lot of pain. And Cross had told her that no problem, that she was free, she can go do it. You get? So she had taken this permission in the morning, letting him know that, okay, oh, during the wager preparation, this will be happening in case it happens. And Cross had agreed. So fast forward to after the techno tags, after they had announced the winners and all, they were rehearsing their wager. And she met Cross again, telling Cross that it's time for her to do her tooth therapy. Now, according to Venita, she does this tooth therapy every 1 hour. So she makes Cross and tells him, okay, oh, CCC, I need to do this therapy. I need to leave. And Cross told her that no, they should finish this particular sport that she's involved with. Mind you, she had done 2 sports. This was her second sport. That's free to go. Now, in her head, hearing Cross saying after she does that, she's free, she took it as Cross is telling her that, okay, after this particular sport, she's free to do whatever she wants to do, leave the wager, go and do her teeth and do any other thing she wants to do. Whereas in Cross's head, when he said you are free, he meant go and do your salt therapy and come back for the wager preparation. Which, if you ask me, that is what is meant to be read to what Cross said. Because when you are talking about you can speak English, you know English, what, you're meant to read things in context. Yes, what context was that thing said? You were asking for permission to leave to go do your teeth. And he told you, after you do this, you are free. In my head, it simply means you are free to go and do your teeth therapy and come back. However, that's not the way she took it. So after she was done, because Cross had told her earlier, you are free, she stood up and left. Even without telling Cross that, okay, oh, see, I'm done with this one and I'm leaving. She didn't tell Cross anything because she heard you are free. She went to do her tooth therapy and afterwards she went to have a bath. As she was bathing, according to her, Cross came to the bathroom and he was pretty offended that she was having a bath. And according to her, he was like that she should hurry up and bathe because other people want to bathe. Now, when she said this, in my head also, it did not make sense. Because at that point, Cross needed people to be out, like he needed people to be out for the wager. So how can he be telling you to be quick and come out so other people can have their baths? It did not make sense to me. I feel maybe what happened there was Cross letting her know that she should do quick and come out maybe because of the wager, so she can be present when they are doing like rehearsing the wager. That's what me I felt. But she said that it was because other people wanted to have their bath. And then she asked him, she was like, so what do you want me to do now? Should I come out? And she actually did mean it. She wanted to come out if he had said she should come out. But Cross just walked out on her, and that had really pissed her off. Yes, she was really angry about that. And then when she was done bathing, she came out and she was cleaning her body, cleaning her ear, and all that. Cross came up at her again at the dressing area, and that was when the fight started. And the things Venita was saying, I was like, this thing now, is it on top this matter will just happen? On top wager? Because for me, the gravity of things she was saying did not match up to what had happened. But then again, you don't offend someone and tell the person what to say or how to react. So for that one, I'll give her a pass mark. However, I feel like she was at fault in a way, because looking at it, someone told you you are free, and then you decided that you are free meant you should leave the wager preparation and go and be doing your waka about. No, now, like, it's even because it is Cross that this matter is happening like this. Because if it was not Cross, we should say that she would just up and leave because the person said you are free. No, now, if it was someone that was like that did not understand English properly, I would have said okay. I feel like she just purposely twisted what was said, or if she did not purposely twist it, then it was a misconception somewhere. And I felt like Cross shouldn't have gone to the bathroom when she was having her bath to go and tell her to come out or be fast, because the lady is having her bath. What are you going there to do? And she was naked. So what exactly are you going there to do? For me, it did not make sense. Yes. Well, that was the gbasgbos that happened between them. And it took the likes of White Money to diffuse the situation. Yes, White Money spoke to Cross and like took him away and all that. If not, Cross was basically matching her energy, and two of them were going at it. But after White Money tried to speak to him and all, he calmed down and just kept quiet. And Venita kept going on and on and on, that Adekunle had to carry her to the bedroom and put on the bed, and he had to hold her there basically. Yes. And that was when Alex came and do amebo, yes, to come and know what had happened and all that. And Venita was just basically telling Adekunle and Alex what had happened. And for her, she was like that she knows what she has done for the wager, she knows how she has carried the wager. And that was when she now brought up the whole Pere, talking about Pere's surgery, that Pere did a surgery and he is even still active in this whole sports thing. So she does not know why some other people would not be active in this whole sports thing. If someone that actually went through a surgery before coming to the house can be active during this sports wager, she does not see why someone who did not undergo that would have an issue with the whole sports wager and all that. And after talking, she now asked Adekunle that did Adekunle feel like she was at fault in any way, that he should feel free and let her know. But Adekunle told her no, that she was not at fault. And at this point, I'm like, Adekunle, I don't understand. How is she not at fault if she took what Cross said out of context? You should have at least told her, babe, fine, he did not mean it this way. You guys were talking about you leaving to go and do your toothache therapy, and he told you are free. He meant you are free to go and definitely return, not the other way around. So that was where I felt okay, the misconception happened and you are kind of at fault there. It wouldn't have killed him, but Adekunle said no, that she was not at fault. And it's funny how, for me, I feel Adekunle is being hypocritical. Yes, because if it's other ladies that are shouting, Adekunle would be so irritated by the shout. Let me give you instances. When Ilebaye was shouting and talking about how someone erased her kisses from the picture, Adekunle was so irritated that she was shouting and met her and told her that abeg she should stop shouting and disturbing people in the house. She should refer her anger and everything to Sisi. Also, when Doyin was having a misunderstanding that Doyin was going all out and shouting, Adekunle was irritated by the shout. So I'm wondering why he is not irritated by his babe's shout and he's not telling her you shouldn't have shouted. Well, it is what it is. So that's the gbasgbos that happened between Venita and Cross late last night. Moving from that, let's quickly talk about Angel. Yes. So in Angel's diary section, she made mention of the whole letter thing again and told Big Brother how she was scared to talk about it and how she's not going to confess or say anything until maybe ninth week if she's evicted while she's leaving the door. When Big Brother is counting down, she'll let them know that she was the one and run out. Or the last week on the Saturday or Sunday, if Adekunle and Venita are still in the house, she will let them know that she did it and she did not mean it that way. Yes, that if she had said it, she would have definitely been up for eviction and she did not want that. That she had even asked Soma about it and Soma had told her not to say it though because she'll be up for eviction. So now she's going to use the excuse that Soma said she should not say it, and that is why she's not saying it, because her baby said she should not say it. Not because she's scared, but in actual reality, she is scared because the way Venita took it was not the way it was meant to be taken, and that she even needs to flog Ebuka. Ebuka needs to be brought into the house. She needs to flog him. That Ebuka has put her in trouble because everybody saw that she was the one that wrote the letter. And she did not see why Ebuka would now go and be asking Sisi about the letter. And Sisi on her own too is very upset. And this whole idea came to her head when Venita was doing her hair. Venita was making cornrows for her. And Adekunle entered the room telling them of how himself and Sisi had a conversation where he was asking her who she likes and all that. And she was being all defensive. And Venita had left the hair to go and ask Sisi who she likes and all that. So that was when the light bulb came to her head that she can actually prank these people. And for her, it wasn't that serious. Just for Ebuka to come and do that, and then she realized that Adekunle had not even told Venita about the letter because she wanted to play a cute prank on the both of them basically. So now she does not want to talk because she's putting herself first. I'm like, Angel, this is very, very selfish of you. Very selfish of you. Now, you're talking about Ebuka putting the heat on Sisi. If you feel like that was bad for Ebuka to put the heat on Sisi and all that, why didn't you come out to say, okay, calm down, everybody. It was a prank. It was not Sisi. I was the one that did it. And it was just a prank, a cute prank played on the both of you. And as you people did not react, I thought you people had laughed it off and you people had just died the matter. I did not know that Adekunle did not tell you. I'm sorry, I did not mean it that way. I'm not looking at your guy like that. It should have ended there, but no, she kept quiet. And now the whole thing has mounted up and she's talking about how she's now a therapist. Yes, how Adekunle comes to meet her now for therapy because of Venita, how at the arena, Venita even still brought up the whole letter thing again and how she just has to be doing the therapist work. But how that is a small price to pay. Angel has forgotten that she is in Big Brother's house. She's dragging Ebuka for covering her and not coming out to ask her, why did you write that letter to Adekunle? Why did you write a love letter to Adekunle? She's not looking at it like that. She has forgotten that in Big Brother's house, there are many ways to expose someone. There's the parrot. If the parrot decides to air where she and Soma were talking about doing it, everybody will know that she was the one. Also, Ebuka could come on Sunday and ask about the same letter, now directing it to her, letting her know that, is it that you wanted Adekunle outside the house or what? You wrote the letter and everything that happened and you kept quiet about it. That will not go down well to everybody. Yes. There are different ways. Big Brother can even play the clip, which he will not do that. That one, he will not do it except he wants to punish her for something. He won't do that one. So these other two ways are sure ways in which her Ashiri can come outside. But she's not thinking of those ones. So, and for me, she's just basically being selfish at this point and picking herself over anybody. For her, she said she knows that she would have been dragged like Tiger Generator by their shippers. However, she did not mean it that way. That if the whole contest of Angel wanted Adekunle had gone on maybe during her season with the Angel of her season, she would have seen why people would say that. But not with this Angel, because she's all concerned about one guy. She's focused on one guy, and Adekunle isn't really her spec. Yes, he's not that tall and he's not that buff. Yes, Soma is her spec and Soma is her babe. She's not looking outside. And she spoke about Doyin, how she would love to have a friendship with Doyin outside the house, and how it pained her to actually put Doyin up. Yes, because they had had a conversation about it, and the person that would have been the third to be up, which was White Money, couldn't be put up because he had already picked automatic nomination, so there was no way to put him up again. And the other people, she had looked round, it was just Doyin, and it hurt her for doing that. So that's basically all I have for you on this video. Please feel to subscribe. Kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Bye guys.